Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are set to go with our co-main event of the evening. 10 rounds of boxing this scheduled for the undisputed flyweight championship of the world. It is brought to you by Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotion, sponsored by BetOnline, your online sportsbook experts. Wild Casino, America's most trusted online casino. Wild Casino, let's get wild. And Riyadh Season. The three judges scoring at ringside: Carla Caiz, Martha Tremblay, and Fernando Villarreal. Inside the ring, your referee in charge of the action from Bassett, California, Ray Corona. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, she is the challenger. Wearing tonight, white trunks trimmed in gold, weighing in officially 110 1/2 pounds. In 14 professional fights, her record outstanding with 13 victories. Just 1 defeat, 2 wins coming by way of knockout. She fights out of Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. She is the Iron Lady, Alexis Kubicki. And across the ring, her opponent in the red corner. Wearing red trunks trimmed in black. Official weight, 110 1/4 pounds. As a professional, she is perfect in the ring. 16 bouts, 16 victories, including 8 wins by way of knockout. She is the reigning, defending, undefeated, undisputed WBA, WBC, WBO, IBF, and ring flyweight champion of the world from Coachella, California, Sweet Poison, Fundora!
Let's go, let's go. All right, nothing below here. This is a little high. So right here, nothing below that. You want to touch gloves, do it now. God bless.
All right, an intriguing encounter.
Mark.
Fundora, who's 6 inches taller than Alexis Kubicki, wants another knockout. As for the Canadian Iron Lady, she promises a stunning upset tonight here in Southern California.
You ready?
This for the undisputed flyweight championship of the world, scheduled for 10 rounds. Kubicki said most fighters who face Fundora, they'll get inside and then get back out. She said, once I get inside, I ain't leaving.
Work out of there, work out of there. Pull your arm
And there
out.
she is, trying to stick to her like glue, Sergio.
And that's what she's doing. I love the fact that she's punching with that free hand, doubling and tripling up those right hands. As long as the referee is letting you punch with one hand and hold with the other, you got to take advantage of that.
Ooh, nice right hook for Fundora.
And Fundora read that angle that Kubicki tried to show her there. Tipped down to the left.
Sorry, Chris. Kubicki's already taken a couple of huge power punches.
Yeah, big. She already took 2 solid, clean shots. He can't be getting hit like that by a big puncher like Fundora this early, this cleanly. Kubicki better start moving that upper body.
And Sergio, beating Fundora is not about just getting on the inside. You've got to keep showing her angles, keep making her move. Fundora is a flat-footed fighter who doesn't have a ton of upper body movement. You've got to show angles. You can't just crash into the inside and hope to make it a fight in the phone booth.
And like her brother, another world champion, they both do well on the inside. Just because they're tall and long doesn't mean they can't fight well inside.
Fundora has a mean right hook. I could see Kubicki. She already got hit with 2 solid right hooks.
Take a step back.
Way too early to be getting hit that cleanly upside your head like that. There it is again. It's going to be only a matter of time. Kubicki is standing too still for that right hook. She's not moving her head. She's keeping it in line.
You got to stop at the
She's
bell, ladies.
exactly at the range she doesn't want to be at the end of that straight left hand of Gabriela Fundora.
And yes, these are 2-minute rounds tonight.
Time!
Okay? Okay. Yeah.
And this is exactly what makes Sweet Poison so dangerous. That little step back from that southpaw stance. But credit to Kubicki, just getting on the inside and getting whatever you can get. But that's what she needs to watch out for. That sweeping right hook from that southpaw stance of Fundora. She needs to punch and dip if you're Alexis Kubicki.
Sergio, when a fighter's on the inside, sort of just winging half punches at the head of an opponent, no judge in the world is going to look favorably upon that. It's more about these range shots that Fundora's throwing.
Absolutely. They're cleaner to see as well. They're more effective, they do more damage, and they're easy to judge.
This is not a good place to be for Kubicki.
And this is what I love about Fundora. For a tall fighter, she gives up her advantages to go for the knockout. Big body shot there by Fundora.
Kubicki pawing away. Oh boy, that straight left hand down the pipe is really causing Kubicki all sorts of trouble.
And Kubicki's not moving that head. That head is a straight line, stationary target.
And Kubicki's face is almost the same color as her gloves already.
Yeah, she's a sucker for that right hook. I mean, everything they said in the fight meeting, it sounded great. But I could tell already that it's not going to come to fruition. There's no upper body movement. Her head's in the same place. She's getting hit way too cleanly, too early. It's only a matter of time for Sweet Poison to do something dangerous.
Kubicki said she wasn't going to be headhunting at all, but
that's all she's doing.
Yeah, there it is right there. Had a chance to get a rib shot in.
Both of you.
She has tried to stay inside, though, Sergio, but just grabbing onto the arms or body of Fundora is not going to do anything.
If you're going to be in the inside, you got to punch to the body and dip. You know, you got to roll under the shots and dip. But you got to practice that in the gym. You know, throwing body shots, going under the hooks of Fundora, doing it with both hands. It takes rhythm. It takes confidence. It takes a lot.
You gotta stop with the bell, ladies.
Kubicki throwing those big shots. She overextends, leaves her head wide open, and Fundora's punishing her.
Fundora smells blood already.
Time.
Too short with right hand. You have to calculate better. Okay? You can't be missing with.
Glory 104, last heavyweight standing, comes to you live from October 11th from the Netherlands, featuring a Glory World title bout, 2 heavyweight tournaments, and exciting fights from top to bottom. If you've never checked out kickboxing, you will love it. I know I do, but then again, they do pay my bills. Been calling Glory since 2016.
Gabriela, Fundora, calm under pressure, but look at that sweeping right hook. Right across the left side of the head of Kubicki. Everything landing, just the accuracy and the power of Fundora. And Kubicki can't be taking those punches this early.
Just keeping that head right within Fundora's line of sight. Not a lot of head movement coming from Kubicki, and not a lot of footwork either. You've got to turn Fundora. You've got to get to the side. Make her use her feet.
There was a right hand for Kubicki. Maybe her best punch of the fight, but Fundora just ate it.
With tall fighters, you can't box them in and out. You can't box them in a straight line. You got to beat laterally. You got to fight laterally. There you go. That's what you do. And then you got to outflank them. That's how you beat a tall fighter. If you stand in front of them too long, it's only a matter of time before they zero in with the accuracy of the length of the long punches. There it is right there. See, Fundora's just timing that big left hand. There it is again.
And you can see the adjustment Kubicki's trying to make this round by moving to her left to stay away from the power hand of Fundora.
Fundora's waiting to land that right hook.
The left hand right hook. She's sweeping it perfectly.
Oh,
like that.
Boy, that clipped Kubicki, and I think she might be hurt.
And that wobbled the legs of Kubicki.
What a smart, dangerous fighter is Gabriela Fundora.
Ladies, watch your feet.
Just patient and doesn't waste energy. Oh, what a body shot. That hurt Kubicki. That punch to the body hurt Kubicki.
Fundora's got that mean mug on her in the ring, too. Look, she's just biting down on that mouth guard.
It's like she's having fun. She relishes the punishment. And she's fighting with a smile on her face with Fundora.
Remember that James Bond villain, Jaws, who had that weird smile with the metal mouth? She looked like that guy. Good round again for Sweet Poison Gabriela Fundora.
Fish.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. Have fun.
You're asking her if she's okay.
Now we're getting start inflicting pain. A lot of pain. Pero cerradita. Right? No cabezazos, no codazos. Right? Más agua. Yeah. Nice and clean. Just like that. Yeah.
And look, credit to Kubicki. Even though she's not winning these rounds, look, this is what she has in mind. Lead right hand, but she's getting hit on the way in. Whenever you're dealing with that much length, you gotta close that distance with more than one punch. Because if you miss that punch, you're gonna fall off balance and be at a disadvantage to the taller fighter, get hit with shots like that.
Round number 4 scheduled for 10. These 2-minute rounds fly by fast, but that's not necessarily a bad thing for Kubicki because she's absorbing so much punishment so far. I think at some point her dad, who is her trainer and manager, might have a decision to make.
Kubicki keeps pulling back. She punches her way in, but then she pulls back with her head up. Fundora just barely moving. She better watch out.
Let's check in with Chris Mannix.
Rhythm fighter, yeah?
Derek, what do you need to see from Alexis?
We need to, Alexis needs to settle in the fight a little bit more and
work, ladies,
start
work.
executing a little bit more religiously, if you will, because right now, obviously the momentum has been on the Fundora side, but I believe that going on forward, back of the head, it will shift our way.
How do you break the range of Fundora?
Just have to perhaps just march right in and take a couple on the way in and go. That's it. There's really not a great science about it. It's that's what will have to happen. And as the rounds go on, we're starting to see the distance is slowly starting to close right now.
Thanks, Derek.
Stop.
Do you agree with that, Sergio? She's going to have to take a couple to get in there. You got to go through the meat grinder.
Oh, I mean, may the boxing gods bless her, because she needs upper body movement, and she's dealing with an accurate, strong puncher in Fundora, and she's punching from that length and that height, punching down at the shorter fighter, which is double trouble.
Let's look at Chris Mannix's scorecard through 3.
Pretty easy fight to score so far. 3-0. Gabriela Fundora just keeping Kubicki on the end of that straight left hand. Kubicki trying to make it, I see here, more of a wrestling match on the inside, but very little consequential landing for Alexis Kubicki. 3-0 in favor of Fundora.
That's the range Kubicki needs to be in.
Better round, Alexis. Better round, but you are still reaching with the right hand. Don't reach with the right hand, okay? Close the distance, walk in, high guard, and go. But you're having some success. The distance is closing, but you are not doing a second and a third attack. The plan hasn't changed. We have to keep executing it. And you gotta be first. You're calculating.
Kind of caught her with the forearm there for Kubicki. Nothing big landed on
it's
that
your fight.
shot. Just
Don't let nobody take that fight away from you.
Strong round, I thought, from Gabriela Fundora. Continues to be in control during this fight.
Let's go, seconds out. Great fight, guys. Good fight, Mia.
Ray Corona enjoying the action, giving credit to both fighters, saying great fight, and I agree, man. I mean, I see what Kubicki's trying to do. I mean, she's not fast enough on her feet, and her upper body is not fast enough either, but I see the tactics. Just Fundora's too sharp with that left hand and just punching from an advantageous position. She's tall, punching down, kind of like a sniper in a bird's nest, shooting down. That's what Fundora is.
Straight left, down the pipe. It's there all day long, and then Fundora with a right hand to the body.
Stop.
I think Fundora's thrown more body shots than Kubicki has.
Fundora's a really, really good body puncher for being so tall, just like her brother, Sebastian Fundora.
Pull your arm out.
How do you think Sebastian does against Keith Thurman?
Mannix? You just had him.
Do you not want to talk anymore? You're looking at me like you don't want to give us the answer as Fundora with another shot.
I'm just watching Fundora continue to land massive shots against Kubicki. Look, hearing Derek Kubicki in between rounds there, he's right. Like, I think that Alexis is executing part of the game plan. She's getting on the inside, but once she's there, she's kind of forgetting all about it. You wind up in these wrestling matches like this. You've got to create enough separation to let your hands go.
And I tell you what, Kubicki keeps looking over at her corner, which is not a good sign, Sergio.
Nope, and her face is starting to get bruised and reddened because those shots. I mean, you're dealing with the big punchers in Fundora, and she's punching you at the end of her body shots, punches and those long arms. It's doing a lot of damage.
You know, one of the things we saw in Fundora's last fight against Marin Badillo just kind of gave up. And she was in, what, the 5th or 6th round? Just took a knee and said no mas.
I'll tell you what, man, the Iron Lady's getting broken down. She's looking at the referee, looking at her corner.
Yeah.
She's looking for a way out. Kubicki doesn't want to be in this fight.
MVP Promotions brings the heat as Montreal's own Kim Clavel faces Argentina's Sol Kudos in a world title clash for the IBF strawweight crown. September 27th, live from Montreal, streaming exclusively right here on DAZN.
I asked her if she's good. She said she's good.
There's the big brother, Sebastian Fundora. You didn't answer my question, so I'll turn it to you, Sergio. Mannix avoided it. How does Fundora do against Keith Thurman?
He avoided it because he's a company man. He's afraid of Keith Thurman. But I'll say it, Fundora has all the advantages. I just don't see one-time Keith Thurman being inactive, having that power. He's an intelligent guy, but I just don't see him beating the Towering Inferno.
When have I ever been the company man?
Right now, who wins that fight?
I think Fundora wins that fight.
How?
I was just impressed by what I was seeing from Gabriela Fundora.
Well, you're a broadcaster, Chris. You're supposed to be part of the commentary. When someone asks you a question, you answer it. Right, Sergio?
That's right.
Who thought we would lean on Sergio for professional advice? And look at Fundora. I think Kubicki may be gone in round 6, if not in between rounds. Her dad's going to have to make a tough decision soon.
I think Fundora's going to take it into her own hands. She's going to go for the knockout here. She smells blood. She sees the body language and the facial expressions of Kubicki. She wants out.
And Kubicki does keep looking back at her corner, at her father, who has a very concerned look on his face right now.
Oh, man. This is getting too dangerous, I think, for Kubicki. The Iron Lady lands a punch, though.
Look over.
And she's showing heart.
Pull your arm
the
up.
Iron Lady is showing her iron heart. But listen, man, you got to sometimes protect fighters from themselves.
Take a step back, both of you.
Well, she wants to impress her father. You know that. They're very close.
Come on, you're getting tied up. Pull those arms up.
She just hasn't.
There's a right hand.
She just hasn't landed a consequential punch that can give me or anyone confidence that she can actually hurt Fundora.
Work out of there. Pull your arm up, Fundora.
Fundora doesn't respect anything coming from Kubicki.
Take a step back, both of you.
Well, Kubicki's on a career-long 7-fight winning streak, which followed her only pro loss back in 2023. But she's about to suffer her second one as blood starts to come out of her nose.
Let's go. Work out of there, ladies. Stop. Take a step back, both of you.
Fundora doesn't want to take a step back. She just wants to go forward.
No.
By Fundora slinging those left and right
Stop
hooks.
at the bell. No. Work, ladies. Time. Hey, taking a lot of hard punches, all right? You want this? It's up to you guys. Come on.
All good. Słuchaj, jest dobra runda. Don't throw white punches. You were doing good. Listen, second, third attack, she felt these punches. Okay? You doing okay? Yes. So she felt these punches, but you gotta come forward behind it. You're letting her have a breathe.
I don't like the instructions her father's giving her in the corner. I don't see what they see. I mean, she's getting hit cleanly at the end of the punches by a big puncher in Fundora. It's only a matter of time that she gets broken down, and she is being broken down and beaten up and battered on the back foot. It's just nothing's landing for Kubicki to give them that type of confidence.
You heard Ray Corona saying you're taking a lot of hard punches.
Time!
Nice shot there.
Let's see the doctor talk.
Credit to Ray Corona for
taking
doing
a lot of hard punches, all right?
Credit for Ray Corona, because if Kubicki's trainer and father is not going to take care of their own fighter, then the referee has to do it.
This kind of abuse, all right? You didn't hit a lot of hard, all right? I'm good. Okay. Time in!
Well, she's nicknamed the Iron Lady for a reason. She's not going to give in. They're going to have to force her to stop. Chris Mannix's scorecard, we don't even need you to narrate it, Chris. It's 6-0. We get it.
Yeah, 6 rounds to none in favor of Gabriela Fundora. Very easy fight to score.
Oh, bruising body shots on the inside.
I'm going to go on a limb. I don't see Kubicki getting out of this round. Either Ray Corona stops it, or Fundora's going to stop it.
You see Fundora, she is a spiteful puncher. She puts a lot into every one of these shots.
And that'll do it. Ray Corona has seen enough. Gabriela Fundora, and still the undisputed flyweight champion of the world.
Sweet poison with a sweet victor and a sweeter knockout. Credit to referee Ray Corona for stopping this fight, because Team Kubicki was not going to do it. This isn't a game of heart. You gotta take care of your fighter, and that's what Ray Corona did.
Yeah, outstanding performance from Gabriela Fundora. Went against an opponent that had a good game plan coming in, had confidence, but just never allowed her to implement that game plan. Kept her at the end of that straight left hand. Great power shots, great everything. Brilliant performance, Gabriela Fundora.
Sergio, do you see anyone in the 108, 112, 150-pound division that can beat Fundora?
Well, there was one young lady that was a great fighter at 112 that just retired. I would love to have seen that matchup because she has the footwork and the speed. But she is not boxing anymore, so no, at 112.
Who is she? Say the name.
Denise Estrada. Super bad Estrada with this, has the footwork, and she has the right punches to do something great, but she's not boxing anymore. So right now in the 112 division, 115 division,
could Yoka Valle give her trouble?
I don't see it. I do not see it. We're dealing with a dangerous, mean woman in Gabriela Fundora.
And she's becoming quite popular. What's not to like?
The only fighter I could see giving this lady, this young lady, trouble is retired.
And Gabriela Fundora, there's her baby sister. And her big brother in the background. Man, that is a fighting family led by their father. And they're all fun to watch. And they say the 11-year-old sister is going to be better than they are.
Yeah, she's right behind her holding that ring belt, and it's just...
Her name is Fabiella, by the way.
Look, Fabiella, Sebastian, Gabriela, I mean, the Fundora family is impressive because they're so smart. They're so vicious. They're hardworking. They're disciplined. They got a great family behind them. They got everything going for them. That's why they have that championship bloodline.
Well, Mike Perry, the face of Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, defends his King of Violence title against Jeremy Stevens. Plus, former UFC lightweight champion Frankie Edgar. Is he still fighting? He'll take on Christine Ferreira. I'm sorry, he will make his BKFC, and flyweight champion Christine Ferreira will fight featherweight champion Jessica Borga. That's October the 4th, live on DAZN pay-per-view. Here's Joe Martinez.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 43 seconds. Round number 7, referee Ray Corona puts a halt to the contest. Your winner, by way of knockout, she is still the undisputed queen of the flyweight division and still undefeated. Sweet Poison, Gabriela.
give her an A, an A minus, or an A plus? Because I'm not. It better not be a B.
No way, it's a B. This was an A+ performance by a smiling assassin. Look at her.